Hi folks, we're back today with another video, and this video is going to be part of our mailbag series. I've not done one of these for a while. I don't know why, no reason in particular, just not done one for a while. Today I am joined by Lad, I guess.
Heyo.
Yeah. So obviously with the Dad Lad Games, I'm Dad, and this is Lad. So he's going to be joining me doing this unboxing, and well, just let him know what he thinks, because he doesn't know what's in this box, and I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to put it in the title or on the thumbnail what is in this box. So maybe you don't know what's in this box. Maybe it's one of those mysteries. So let's crack open this box, and we'll start just to do a little bit of unboxing. What do you think's going to be in the box, Lad?
Half a Game Boy.
Half a Game Boy. I guess we do quite a lot of half things on this, don't we? Okay, here we go. You're probably going to start getting some ideas.
I would love to have one of these back in the day.
God, I did have one of these back in the day, and then I sold it for a ridiculously low amount of money, and then I had to buy one back for a ridiculously high amount of money. So here we go. Yeah, we've got, in fact, should we zoom in a little bit now? We've got rid of the big box. We've got a, you stay where you are. We've got a Nintendo Game Boy Advance, released in the early noughties, about 2002, if I recall correctly, maybe 2001. And before we open this up and have a look to see what's inside of it, I'm going to have a go at doing another one of my little montage videos that just gives you a bit more information about this video, about this product, about this thing that I'm pointing at. So enjoy the montage. It's going to be about 60 seconds, and then we'll come back and we'll start unboxing and having a look at what else is over here. So see you in a minute. The Nintendo Game Boy Advance, often simply called the GBA, was Nintendo's bold leap into the 32-bit handheld gaming era. Launched first in Japan on March 21st, 2001, it hit North America shortly after on June 11th, and Europe on June 22nd that same year. As the direct successor to the Game Boy Color, the GBA represented a significant upgrade in power, performance, and design, all while retaining backwards compatibility with the entire Game Boy and Game Boy Color library. Under the hood, the GBA featured a 32-bit ARM CPU running at 16.8 MHz, alongside a secondary 8-bit Z80 processor for legacy support. Its 240 by 160 pixel reflective TFT colour screen was a big step up, though it lacked a backlight, a decision that received mixed reactions. The system boasted a palette of over 32,000 colours and supported scaling, rotation and parallax scrolling, bringing SNES-level visuals to the palm of your hand. The Game Boy Advance came in an array of striking colours at launch, including Arctic, Glacier, Indigo and Fuchsia, and over the years a wide range of colours and other special editions followed, from black to platinum silver to limited edition themed after franchises such as Pokemon and Zelda. Nintendo's goal was clear: to extend the domination of the handheld market, and the GBA delivered. By the end of its life, the Game Boy Advance family had sold over 81.5 million units worldwide, making it one of the most successful handheld consoles ever. It was later succeeded by the Game Boy Advance SP, which, in 2003, included a clamshell design and a front-lit screen. Compact, colourful and packed with power for its time, the Game Boy Advance represented a sweet spot in handheld gaming, bridging that gap between Nintendo's early portable experiments and the more advanced systems yet to come. Okay, right, hopefully you enjoyed that little montage, that little insight into the Game Boy Advance. So I picked this up off eBay a couple of weeks ago, and it arrived today. So yeah, let's have a look. Lad, ever played with the Game Boy Advance? I can't remember if you've played with
No, I don't think so, because don't you already have one of these?
Well, I've got one in the cave. I picked this one up to have a look at and then possibly sell on. There's a couple of games that I want out of the bundle. But, so yeah, you may have seen one knocking around, but there you go. First impressions. Push over here a little bit. Yeah, get your hands over here. Look.
It was packed quite nicely. It looked very old. I can see dust things and everything.
It is a bit dusty, isn't it?
It's quite nice sized. Don't know if the graphics are going to be any good or anything.
So the graphics on the Game Boy Advance are, just going to make sure it doesn't reflect you there, are akin to the Super Nintendo. So the SNES, the SNES. That was sort of all the processing power and whatnot. The SNES went into the Game Boy Advance. So that's what the graphics were like. How does it feel to hold? Does it feel quite comfy?
This button here,
yeah,
it feels quite stiff.
Oh, right, okay.
The rest of the buttons are quite good. Button sounds quite nice.
See, for me, moving away from a traditional Game Boy, it felt like it was about the same width, maybe a little wider, obviously in this sort of landscape format, and far superior graphics, but still no backlight. It was still quite hard to play without any light, which is why when the SP came out later on with that backlight, it pretty much blew it out of the water. Console's in good condition, box is in a good condition, lots of paperwork inside, which is always nice. You know, we always love reading about epilepsy. The one's in Spanish. We've got a manual and
that's quite cool.
Yeah, this is quite cool, isn't it?
Oh, but it has got Castlevania on, which we reviewed quite a long time ago.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah, shameless plug. So if you are looking for any of the videos to watch, we recently did a 5 worst games on the original Game Boy, according to ChatGTP. Castlevania was one of those, although we really enjoyed it. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I quite liked it actually.
Yeah. So you go ahead and check that video out if you want to. Yeah, that's a nice little poster actually. Ooh, some more things on the other side as well. I remember back in the day, yeah, playing 4-player Mario Kart. I think you could play it with one cartridge as well, which was a massive bonus. Right, we'll put them aside for now, and I've got 6 games that we're gonna just take a quick look at. Yeah, beautiful box art. The box is in a really good condition as well. Big fan of Lego games?
I quite like Lego City Undercover.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the only Lego games that I've played and enjoyed.
Yeah, we've played a couple, haven't we? I think the Lego Undercover one was really good.
It's packed so nicely.
Yeah, the cartridge is in really nice condition. Still got that plastic bag. Again, we've got a bit of paperwork. The manual's taken a bit of a hit. Looks like it's got a bit wet over the years, but you can't win them all. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing this. And actually, by the time you watch this video, I will have played this and popped a little bit of footage up here somewhere by the means of Voodoo, so that you can see footage of this game while we chat about it. Sticking with the Star Wars theme, I think whoever I bought this from must have been a bit of a Star Wars fan. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Asda, always low prices. Other supermarkets are available.
AKA quite expensive.
Yeah, I don't think I've played this game. I've played Star Wars Episode 3 on the Xbox, but not on the Game Boy Advance. Again, look at this. Beautiful condition. It kept really well. I don't even think this has been read.
It looks untouched.
It's good. Again, obviously you guys can see the footage. Action game. You just go around battering the baddies. Not too bad. I'm going to have to get these in some box protectors. Remember, previous videos have been sponsored by Game Box Protector. So if you are in the market for some game boxes, you can use the code DadLadGames to get yourself some discount from Game Box Protector. Right. You certainly can. What do you want to say?
Can I unbox it?
Go on then.
Alright. So, the box is in good condition. We're going to open it. By the way, I am the king of ripping boxes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is probably not a good idea, me letting you loose on this. Lads' MO when it comes to opening boxes is just to tear it open.
Come out. I mean, cartridge in good. Is this the only thing that I can feel? The only one time that I unbox something.
Yeah, here, I'll let you hold that.
Right, there we go.
Hey, wow. Oh, I thought that was still in. What is that in? That's in some kind of cellophane.
Oh.
So it's like, was that always in cellophane? I don't recall Game Boy Advance instruction books coming in cellophane. That's an odd one. Cartridge, yeah. So I've not played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 on the Game Boy Advance. We've played 4 on the Xbox.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I played 1 on the Dreamcast back in the day. Not played 2 or 3. I think that looks like everything. Oh, look, they've screwed out the... right, I think I know what... I'm going to hazard a guess, lad, right? This was bought secondhand, so that was scrubbed out so that they could scan their own barcode. These were put in some sort of cellophane wrapping to be kept in a different part of the store. There we go. Look, you're not the only one that's ripping things. Oh, look, I've completely destroyed that. To be kept out of the way, and yeah, I think that's what's happened there. I wouldn't be surprised anyway if that's been pre-owned. And as if by magic, we do have another pre-owned game. Pop it down under the camera up first. What game we got?
Star Wars Trilogy.
Yeah, Star Wars Trilogy. So another Star Wars game. I think we've got ourselves a Star Wars fan. Looking pretty good. The box is in relatively decent condition.
But it was quite expensive. But
yeah,
why does that look like it was American?
Yeah, it does look like.
And from like.
Wild
Oh,
West.
what's it? Oh yeah.
Yeah, looks like a reward poster, doesn't it, for outlaws? Pop it open, see what's inside.
Yeah. This is another one of those things in that one there.
Yeah, I'm really impressed. The person that had these has really looked after them, which makes it really nice for collectors.
This looks a bit ripped there.
Yeah.
But still in good condition.
Not too bad, is it?
And who likes to read a manual in Chinese?
Well, maybe people who speak Chinese.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and the thingies in there with the card.
Health and safety warning. I think for me, manuals to a certain degree now a thing of the past. When you buy a game, I mean, the last games that we bought for the Switch, either they didn't come with a manual. Some of them barely came with a game, did they? It was just download codes, which is, well, just a sign of the times. If you've got any interest in buying secondhand physical media, recently we did a video, or I did a video, on buying games from CEX online and what that looks like and what you get through the post. So again, shameless plug, go and check that out if you've got any interest in buying secondhand physical media. Which one should we do? That one or that one? That one or that one? That one or that one? That one? That one?
Yeah, that one.
That one. Go on then.
I like the Incredibles.
Spoiler alert! It's the Incredibles. So the licensed game made by THQ. Box isn't too bad. It's probably been. I think it's been trud on. We can see a little thing there, and the fact that the top's popping up. But
it might be an incredible game, but it's not an incredible box.
Oh, pun of the highest order, punnery.
Wait, yeah, there's the cartridge.
Yeah, is it loose? Yeah, so we've got a wet manual. Looks like it's been in a puddle or something.
Is everything
a bit of a strange one there, actually, isn't it? Yeah. So that box, the insert is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Okay, and the last one that we're gonna open.
Which my dad might really like. Because he's a big fan of this.
Wow.
He reads the book.
Who's not a fan? Well, I suppose
He went to the land of
it.
Harry Potter.
So yeah, there we go. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And actually, I think in the cave, I've got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets as well now. So it's nice to actually to start building that that sort of collection. Do you know what it was called in America? So it's Philosopher's Stone in English, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in America.
The box is a little bit ripped there.
Yeah, a little bit of...
Not a biggie.
No. Not too bad. Pop it open and see what's inside.
Shiny. Maybe because of the light.
Yeah. Regular fans of the channel will know that we've struggled with the lighting situation over the years. We've been playing around. I bought a new spotlight, not had a chance to use it loads. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's something that we'll come to a little later on. So no cellophane for the game itself. Oh no, there is. There's some behind it. Should put the cartridge back in the
in case it does get damaged.
Yeah.
Because of me. And this will break monster.
Yeah. Yeah. So manual, not too bad. Bit of a fold. Welcome, young wizard.
That's me.
You're a wizard, Harry.
My name's not Harry.
I know it's not, but
it's the lad.
It's Harry Potter, isn't it? Okay, you're a wizard, lad.
You sound like Willy from Simpsons.
Trying to do my best Hagrid impression.
I don't even know what Hagrid sounds like. Like that.
Yeah.
Or Willy from Simpsons.
Yeah, not quite. It's not Scottish. Although actually, no, Robbie Coltrane. Is Robbie Coltrane Scottish? Oh man.
I might have actually known more than you for once.
Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, so we've unboxed our collection of games. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games and our Game Boy Advance. And yeah, that's it really. Like I say, I just wanted to do a bit of a mailbag unboxing video. Not one of these for a while. If you've got any feedback on it, yeah, give us a shout, leave us a comment. And you know, we do read the comments. I do try and reply to them. So you know, as long as you're being nice, any sort of constructive criticism it will be gratefully received. As always, I make these videos for your enjoyment. If you have enjoyed it, consider giving us a like, a subscribe, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell and all the other things that YouTubers say. It really does help. We've sort of hit a bit of a stall with the subs. It's slowed down a little bit. We're really trying to make a push to hit those various benchmarks, because then it's going to help us out loads with making more content for you. But the important thing is that you have enjoyed this video. Final words, lad?
Satisfying bubble wrap popping.
A bit of the old, what's it called? ASMR.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
And please drop some names for me in the comments. We've been working really hard, haven't we?
Oh, well, I think from now on your name is Lad.
Or Ladder.
Laddo.
Lad game.
Lad games. We're going to leave it for there. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Peace.